What's up, Hippo lovers? We are not even 6 weeks away from my big tournament, Nilsi Papen Cup 5, and we are trying to test some maps. Trying to be the map testers here all together. I'm looking into all your feedback. The first map that we're trying today on the show match of ACCM versus DauT, where the winner of the map gets $20, is Marsh Madness. If you look at the center, it's very comparable to Land Madness, but we have water on the outside here, as you can see. So what we are hoping for, that this will include some water play, but also people can't go too much on water because you can get punished on land way too easily. You are not typically spawning at the bottom. It could have been like red spawning over here or blue spawning over there as well. So this is an unintended short distance here.
Rogan?
Capitalize, thank you. Good civilizations probably should be, like my logic was, something with bloodlines or good cavalry in general, and something that's good on water. Somalians obviously should have a great advantage. Cheaper wood buildings, you can get onto your dock a bit earlier, and then can play really nice cavalry with Cavalier, Farimba, Light Cav, and Camels. On the other side, DauT is going for Byzantines, should win every water fight in a 1v1 fire galley because his fire galleys are shooting faster, and his camels should dominate some of the land fights. And anyone already having some ideas, some feedback? How are we liking the general design of this map? Do we think this can produce diverse, nice games? I think it could be Land Madness with a twist, basically. Just didn't want to go into Land Madness over and over again. Obviously here we can build TCs a bit earlier. Where are the stones? There are stones a bit on the outside here. As you can see, pretty far away. So tower rushing will be tricky. Or can get denied. ACCM with an early barracks here. I'm a bit surprised. Still 70 seconds to go. Is going for men-at-arms. Wow, men-at-arms with the 4 militia follow-up. Do you think this map will end in feudal or castle age most of the time? Late castle age or imp? Because like people will have to go for army. Like feudal age, most of the time games only end if someone is getting super greedy and you can catch them off guard. But in this one, it is just so obvious that you're always getting attacked on land. I don't expect anyone to go like triple dock and be completely open. Right, that's sometimes what we see on 4 lakes, but still then they have the better economy, game will stabilize. So I would be really surprised if more than 5% of the games are actually ending in feudal age. So the 2 militias out now won't be the men-at-arm play, will just be a thrush, while DauT is walling in his villager here at the side. Seems like DauT should have the better approach to win water, but still very open on land, and this is what I want to see when it comes to the options here on this map. 2 very low HP villagers on gold. And we can see this getting pulled away. ACCM, not even a single fire galley. Double houses here. Ooh, DauT on fire. Can middle water be dock blocked? At least with 2 docks, yes. But I don't think that will be such a relevant factor, actually. But you're not the first one to ask of people that I showed it to. So maybe it's more of a relevant factor than I initially thought. Is there a minimum number of tiles generating gold and stone from water so that the fires do not reach vills? I don't think we have that. I think it just randomly generates from a distance to the town center. But there's probably something like 1 tile minimum distance, yeah. I wonder if Portuguese can be good on this map. Berry amount is limited, as you can see. But except that, I think Portuguese should be really good. Winning water And still nice follow-up with crossbows. Oh boy, DauT. That's why you always want to build 2 tiles away. Portuguese can spam organ guns anywhere. Yeah, as we said, stone not that easy to take for the players. At least in this generation. Okay, archer aggression continues. DauT sits at 5 fishing ships, 4 for ACCM, who's building some defensive fires himself. And DauT, so far, only is one single fire. But the base is always going to be on the edge of sometimes opposite. Opposite. It will be in there as well. Yeah. Like, this is an unusual spawn. Obviously, in the show match, that makes it a bit tricky. Because some people feel like it's looking like this every single time. But that won't be the case. Are we sped up here? Seems a bit like it. And there will be a dead villager for ACCM. Fletching now for our player from Vietnam. A bit surprised. Why is it not generating the flag? Ah, yeah, now it is. So the rush distance rather long. I think average. Like, this one is obviously really short. But you obviously always have a minimum distance on water, then a minimum distance from the water to your town center. So I think it might be a bit shorter than Arabia. Maybe the maximum should be comparable to African reed beds. And DauT with the scum defense, floating a bit of wood here. With 15 on wood, maybe a bit too much. Didn't really set up any farms either. Let me guess the map. You don't need to guess, you can just read it at the bottom. Makes it a bit easier for all of us. Okay, farms now started. This one actually before horse color. As we all know, a farm takes 15 seconds. Horse color takes 20 seconds. So you want to start it a bit afterwards. Holly Jolly overlay on... Oh, yeah. Oops. Thank you. And ACCM is getting away, has it stable at home now. Tries to counter those skirmishers. DauT with only 1 spearman that's already hurt on the map. DauT is now adding some fires. Ooh, got pushed away here. Oh, that's big! The Byzantine player struggling on water. That's a big loss here. 4 fire galleys on the map against only 1. DauT could maybe lose this one if this one is getting focused down, which it looks like it. Oh, that is rough for DauT. And his economy isn't that great, and he can't really push with his units right now. This is a good opening for ACCM here, I would think. Demo just takes the trade-off here. Not the greatest, though. And DauT, as a Byzantine player, underinvested into water. 5 fishing ships idle now. And ACCM has to be happy how this is going. And now transitions into Archer Scout. DauT in some problems here. This one won by him, though. Another fishing ship. Drops off the 15 foot. Now the market in the back. ACCM with a solid amount of gold. We obviously have a lot of neutral gold. This one feels a bit crazy now, but actually the moment we have them spawn around the town center a bit more, it feels like a bit more natural. DauT still keeps the 3 fishing ships alive. Another 15 food that will be dropped off here most likely. DauT will win that fight at the top. Overtakes the HP amount there. But barely survives. Those fishing ships barely. Like, look at that. Like, those ships have so many holes in them. And now, yeah, just sinking here. And yoink, stab one. DauT is in a world of pain. Population looks reasonably close, though. How is that a thing? Well, 9 skirmishers out on the map, apparently. But only 2 spearmen means that ACCM can maybe clear this one up eventually, but now pushed away from the gold. Fire galley fight will be won because of the help of the land unit. So actually, it won't. DauT is going to win this one, but that's still some problems. And ACCM clicks up to Castle Age. Yeah, so far, this is shaping out kind of how I wanted it to be, in the sense that no one can really wall. We have some water fight shenanigans, but the land is kind of the game-winning scenario where ACCM found so much time against DauT that DauT just was in a lot of trouble. Oh, DauT, that is a miss macro here, I believe. Loses lots of HP on his Spearman. Now a Scout could be added and clears all of this up. It's really low HP Spearman. Maybe 2 Scouts to clear this one up. But simply how much damage he's taken from this Fire Galley alone. Already got 2 kills. But got some damage here. Lost a villager though. And now the wood line is open. That has to be a dead villager. Boink. And now some more harassment. Really well played so far by ACCM. You have to love it. Maybe committing against another villager here. ACCM, last Scout HP used. I won't get that build though. Will he? No, he won't. He won't. And now the skirms are getting cleared up. DauT without a single fishing ship. ACCM still 4 around. And now more than 1,000 extra collected resources for ACCM here. Looks like that fuel game and isn't such a bad prediction after all. Yeah. Although, won't DauT stay in the game for 1 minute 55 seconds? He will. Adds Spearman armor now. Well, that is surprising to me. Replaces his lumber camps. Yeah, but it could have ended. If DauT was up a minute later, he might have resigned here. Interesting. Expansion here with the double TC to the front. DauT might be winning water still. Some repair. Fire Galley. Doesn't get the repair in time. Seems like no against the Byzantine damage output. Knights now coming over. 3 spearmen with armor. But, oh, look at that. ACCM already with the upgrade. Fishing ships surviving as well. Focusing down some of the skirmishes. Not the most important choice here. But look at that. That's just so much damage output now from the ships. And ACCM clears up the 2 spearmen. Both fires are focusing on that. And the knight gets the clear up against the skirmishes. And DauT fully reset. Bit surprised that he queues up a scout here. Does he think he can defend against those 3 archers? Yeah, SHN, it's not about balance, right? The unit simply is broken right now. It does unintentional damage. And the moment it works as intended, we don't need to balance it more, I believe. Maybe at 10 more gold. I think even it is a bit too cheap on gold, right? It's 40 gold? That feels a bit crazy. By the way, what are we doing here? ACCM is now going for mass crossbow, apparently. Interesting map, better than Northern Isles. And we will have a Northern Isles version called Northern Crossing, I believe. It will be Northern Isles, but with a passage towards the opponent. Here we have basically the changed version of Land Madness. So you need to compare this one with Land Madness, not with Northern Isles. Yeah, 3-5 armor is... That's why I said it needs to be a bit more expensive, like Boya style. Oh, and DauT finds some damage. DauT now ahead in population and quite a bit. ACCM didn't really produce too much army. And now it will be the full crossbow. Obviously, Byzantines can then go for quite some skirmishes. DauT feels like he's winning water now. 4th town center for our player from Vietnam. Frustrating part of this map only comes when you can't really find any farm space. Yeah, that's why we removed... Like, this one got changed a bit from... the version played in Blue Carbon Cup. We moved those stone walls 1 tile to the side. So you should have more space around your town center for farming. But yeah, we saw that problem. And... maybe we need to move it a bit more. Knight. Oh, gets a hit in and gets away. ACCM, I think maybe abandoning this gold could be an option for him. Siege workshop to the front now. Another fire dies. ACCM now struggling for gold quite a bit. He's heavily on stone. Monastery for him. This one generates... I only see 2 relics on the map. Is that correct? Oh yeah. Not sure if that's intended. I will ask in our group. Map discussion. How many relics did we want to or do we want to have on Marsh Madness? I don't think this needs a lot because we have so much extra gold, right? So map control will be the deciding factor, not really relic count. So I don't actually mind that we only have 2 relics. Yeah. Yeah, the difference with organ guns and Monaspa is that organ guns were a bit too strong, but they worked in the intended way. Like, they did exactly what the developers tested. They just performed better because people played the civilization a bit differently. But Monaspa, they are first of all strong, and then they are doing something that they are not supposed to. And that is the big difference compared to... It's not a balance issue. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, nice clear up by DauT. Ooh, castle in the center. And that should give a lot of control here. And that also means that DauT's War Galley edition here won't do anything. Castle will go up. Only 1 knight around. 1 skirm, 2 spearmen. And Mangonel now can maybe get a shot in. Gets another villager. But DauT a bit late to the party. And maybe he can learn that even if you build an aggressive castle, it doesn't have to be Unite. Can't hear about Monaspa and WTF. Well, it will be obviously added. Viper the cheater. Even trade. I think you could even make an argument to build the mining camp here. Is this 1 tile thick or 2 tiles thick? Should be only 1 tile thick, right? So I think mining camp over here. It feels unnatural. But I think it could make sense. Gilberto at it. Okay, nice. DauT expands his 30C. Pretty late. 23 villagers behind right now. DauT is a full-time streamer, yeah. He never worked a job in his life. Oh, well, he was a bit of Poker Pro and then Age of Empires, basically. Since 2013. Ooh, oh, counter castle, but you don't have... There's no space for this. Like, I don't even see a spot for a castle. Even if he wants to go for it. This makes 0 sense. What? He even opened in the spot, but is going for the defensive castle. And DauT now. Yeah, he has to build the castle here. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. DauT calls the GG here. Knows how far behind he is in economy, and ACCM takes game number 1. Crossbows killing villagers here. The nice castle setup. ACCM would have gone for 5 TCs as well. Okay, give me your feedback. What could we change on this map? Or is it great as is? Gold will not always spawn close to the shore, no. We can look into 1-2 new generations. Will gold always spawn? Okay, way better economy here for ACCM. It's great if both players main gold spawn next to shore, so it's not unfair for one. Well, yeah. I think you just need to commit more into water. Let me load up another one. Marsh Madness. For example, here. Oh, that's a really bad gold for my opponent. But this one is a bit more crossy. This gold is next to the water. This one is to the front. Ships can move through the center shallows, yeah. Interesting. I think we will see quite some Khmer as well to see better farming. So you have an exposed gold if you don't have water control. I just go back 8 seconds in the VOD and you will see that's not the case. Gold can be in the center as well, or like away from the water. This map looks like it will produce a lot of fun games. Let's hope so. Think it might be Grush opening or Man-at-Arm opening, this, depending on whether opponent's main gold spawns. Yeah, not impossible. Do you have enough time to scout it though, is the question. Your Man-at-Arm, the opponent's gold spawn. Maps look like set up very long games. Long games is not bad, I think, in a map where walling and having massed castles is basically impossible. But yeah, okay, we need to make sure that gold spawns are consistent, yeah. Helen, there are maps like this as well. Go watch Blue Carbon Cup was a tournament that was heavily based on maps like the one you're dreaming of. SHN, yep, that's what I just said. Okay, next map is Desert Voids. DauT goes for the mind games already. Before the game even really starts. Okie dokie. Oh, they changed colors? Welcome to game 2 here on Desert Void. So what are we seeing? We have a TC and we are surrounded by a lot of wood lines. But as you can see, there's no gold or stone inside. Stone always spawns on the outside, always cracked terrain, and all your gold spawns on the outside as well. So defending this will be your task. Then there's some gold and stone scattered around the map that you can scout. And there are also neutral markets for you to trade with in every single corner. Same map design for ACCM here, surrounded by lots of wood. So walling will be easy, but you will have to expand for the extra golds and for the extra stone. And also later on when your wood is running dry, trying to get control over those two sides here and the extra wood will be pretty nice. And both going for what could be a Drush fast castle here, at least that seems to be the DauT approach, I would think. The markets are cool. Yeah, I think it's a really good addition. Relic spawn, kind of even here as well. Looks like a tough map. Yeah, I'm curious. Also, we spawn with some houses, army tents they're called in this case, As you can see inside here, army. Of the addition of the oasis, yeah. 3-4 days ago, I showed the map to some people, and then we didn't have the wood lines here, and it just felt a bit dry. And it will be not fast castle. There's no fish in the water. No. It's purely visual. Okay, ACCM clicks up to feudal age, while DauT goes for the 3 militia rush, runs into 1 lion, but this will be tough for ACCM. Needs to wall those villagers ASAP. What's the name of this map? Map name always here at the bottom. And ACCM has to run. That could be that villager. DauT goes to the other side. Nice blocks here. And that villager shouldn't really get any quick walls in. And now ACCM is in a world of pain. Right? That's what I said. He doesn't have a safe gold now. Goes to the left-hand side. And it feels like, oh, you're so safe. It's always fast castle. No one can touch you. But no. Your gold's on the outside. You need to protect them. I think one of the potential strategies will be that people are actively going for a fast feudal, tower at the gold, and then try to get castle age. Why no fish? Well, we could add a visual one, but I don't think that that's important. Now we're going for the house. Obviously does not have minus armor compared to a typical house, so it dies a bit slower. But hill advantage and goth bonus obviously makes it nice. Is the farm trick for removing cracked terrain allowed? I'm not sure, is that still in the game? So they can't do a tower. No stone inside either? Well, they will go castle age and go something like crossbow, CA, eagles, right? They can't like build a tower and boom. Otherwise, your stone needs to be close to your gold, which I think can happen. I would think it can happen, yeah. Archery range now, and DauT, only 1 farm, still gets his elephant, so this will be... I don't even know what of a follow-up. Oh, he adds more militia. Ooh, DauT goes full man-at-arm play here. Not sure if it's still around, actually. Haven't tried it recently. Okay. If any donor get the named animal from the support reward, it would be cool to put them in the lakes. Yeah, could be an option. For everyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, you can get some rewards for some NAC 5 financial support. And for example, you could put a dolphin in here and name it Nearly the Dolphin or Lee Texor 1337 or whatever your name is. Or you could also call the relic something, or the market, or a boar. And we'll try to give it as much shout out as we can. Hippo on the pond would be sick. Yeah, sadly there's no hippo design in the game right now. There is a hippo design in Age of Empires 3 though. But yeah, I would love that. So DauT goes for 6 men-at-arms, now skirmishes. This will be tricky for ACCM, I believe. I do like the concept of the map, but it looks kind of empty. Would be nice to see some single trees, neutral buildings, etc. Okay. Well, it is called Desert Void, no? So, a bit of the desert theme. Don't mind this too much. Let's do NAC 5 and A3 then. Oh, let's switch it up. How do I need to call it then? N3C? I have to, right? Yeah. Any hunt around main base? No, we spawned with 3 elephants, but no deer. Could add the pyramid of Haboob in the middle. Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind this too much. 6 men-at-arms, 3 spearmen. This is now over chopped actually. Not sure if ACCM will realize that. He could see it technically. Saw the army moving around as well. House here, or actually 2 houses could help out a bit. Harassment over here. DauT will wall himself off. The Does not have the farm upgrade. And oh! The double gate trap here. Hello. Get some extra damage done. Waited for the skirms to go through. Gate here, gate there. Just needed another one here and you could have trapped those quite heavily. But didn't really happen. Archers and eagles moving around, trying to find some more harassment. DauT's gold obviously still reasonably open. And this is quite some damage. Oh, this house is in danger. Oh, this house is in danger. ACCM knows that his macro is pretty solid though. Takes the fight here while also being on the aggression on the other side. Eagles now moving in potentially. They also don't have armor upgrades though, and DauT is pushed away from the gold and runs into the town center at the same time. So DauT's macro falling behind a bit. Might be killing this one villager. He's running away. Okay, interesting stuff. Army tent, hurt a bit. That villager still runs around. Is there a chance of ACCM saving that one? You'll figure it out. DauT also one of the reasons why I picked Goth might have been because we have those 3 elephants. And with Goth you have the longer lasting food. So, could be one of the reasons. DauT now adding quite some archers here. Oh, eagles taking lots of damage as well. And skirms now chasing this one away. Okay, DauT will hold this one. Probably now the time where we have to start thinking about Castle Age. 600 extra collected resources for DauT. That's quite sick, right? Actually quite sick. Will the players castle in this map, the oasis, or the gold? Well, we have very limited stone on this map, right? I think we have... Look at that. Let's see, how much stone do we have in total? 6.3k, so it's way less than on other maps. Where I think we have 8.5k. So you have to be very frugal with your stone. And careful with how you spend it. I would think like building the castle here would feel wrong. Like as the go-to, and here you don't need to control it. This is more of a second castle kind of spot, I feel. Yeah. How much gold is on the map? Left 25k. Bulgarians could be good here with the limit of stone. Yeah, they're just not good overall. But certainly on this map they are rising in efficiency. Yeah. Could be a thing, Bulgarians. Yeah. Men-at-Arms, skirm into Krapost. I don't mind this. I don't mind this, yeah. 13 Slavs. It's likely that Slavs will have a better pick here in some way. Maybe a trade line can be secured with 2-3 castles. Yeah, that we didn't want to have it too campy, right? If you have like 6 castles and everyone has gold, it kind of stabilizes, although I'm not too bad. Can we ban market from DauT? This is the map where we have 6 markets already. One neutral, one in each corner. And I think if we ban the market away from DauT, he shouldn't even try to play the qualifier. Like, does he have any chance? He obviously like can have a chance in the round of 48. But a no market round of 24? I think he's lost. No. Look at us farming. Like, I really like the guy, right? But he has 0 sense for perfection. Look at this farm. Look at... No. Just feels so wrong. So wrong. DauT donated so much to NAC prize, but he got to complete design his own map. That would actually be really interesting. players wanted to do that, yeah. Uh-oh, oh. Okay, now full eagle while DauT sits on full range. This won't be too easy for DauT, I believe. I think this army will die. Although, oh, we'll get some damage here. And then he's grouping up and he's thinking about stone. Oh, he actually got both armies together. Okay, that's big now. 21 ranged units. Getting quite some aggression in here. Eagles are still healing. Get some minimal damage, but won't be the most important thing. Villagers are moving to the side again. That eagle desperately needs to group up with the rest. I'm surprised. Like, are we having eagle upgrades? No. Now the Siege Workshop and DauT finds a lot of pressure here. Tournament exclusively player-designed maps. That would be interesting. I wonder who would be good at that. Like, obviously, players don't really know how to design maps, though. But yeah, I think it's quite a fun idea. Okay, DauT with a nice kill to start this fight off. Heal advantage now for ACCM. Got elite skirm in and is getting the second armor. Is DauT diving? This looks like DauT is diving. House, give me a house. Moonwalking villager. Eagles are coming out under the town center. He's really reseeding a farm here. Yeah, and he cancels that one. Army runs away and DauT gets onto a proper army. But now the mangonel. Okay, how many units are dying with the first mangonel shot? We have 21. 19. Okay, two died with the first mangonel shot. It could have been worse. And DauT now has to run away from the mangonel, obviously. Okay, quite a traffic jam here. And where's DauT building his castle? It would not be a problem to build it defensively, DauT. Okay, that's what he's doing now. And then Mayans can really struggle in the long run. That could be a good clear up, though. Let's take a look. We don't have the second armor. Oh, that hurts then. Oh, he's close to one-shotting an eagle. Yeah, he needed to fight with the mangonel. And yeah, he gets some kills here, ACCM, but not the amount that he wanted. Oh, that's nice macro behind, though. 10 crossbows, getting 3 kills. Armor now for the potential Huskarls. Quite some wood floating. Still active. But Huskarls should be able to clear this one up. ACCM with a slight villager lead after all this. But the big question is still... Don't even try to quickly split there. How much extra damage do units take when they're on cracked terrain? Well. Mangonel got 12 kills. I think 25% more. Yeah. I think this could have been a Scorpion as well. High HP army. And score should be a bit closer now than the game actually should reflect. DauT still 12 on stone. I'm a bit surprised by that. Huskarl now cleared up the mangonel at the left hand side though. Second armor for those eagles. Dodges that shot. Does he really want to take the fight against the eagles? Every time he takes a shot, the mangonel is coming a bit closer again. But does a reasonable job here. Now the second armor finishes. And this one should get cleared up. Extra town center for ACCM. Extra town centers for DauT. Yeah. And now the Huskarls are going to the other side. I think this is the spot where ACCM needs some monks. Shot it. Don't you think so? Otherwise, he doesn't really have an answer to the Huskar numbers. Do we have flaming roots in general? No. What do Mayans do versus Huskarls? Elite Eagle Warriors with Eldorado are actually not performing too poorly. Monks in small numbers, but now that we are higher than 11, you kind of already need at least 4 monks with conversions to do something against this. Like DauT against Mayans are considered to be one of the big counters. Because Huskarls obviously crazy pierce armor, so crossbows only doing 1 damage. Eagle Warriors getting kind of countered by Huskarls as well. It's tricky. In Castle Age you die basically. Yeah, DauT should maybe consider playing Castle Age all in this one. Because if you get Imp, you give your opponent a bit of a chance. But that's, for example, there was a long time on Registered Fortress, a map where we start with the castle. People love to play Mayans to get to Plumed Archers. And then people pick Goth against it to counter it. And then there was a legendary game where someone very, very smart actually picked Vikings. On a free pick scenario, on Registered Fortress, horrible against most civilizations, but great against Goth. And won the game against the Goth Castle Age all in. I think that was NAC 2. Group stage, Tato against Viper. Really fun game to watch. Because Viper had to all in, knowing that if he plays against Berserks, he can't win the game anymore. And Tato, like, full stonewall, tried to defend more and more to get his eco set up. Mind games in Age of Empires. You still remember that game, Tato? And now finally we have the monks out for the defense. Wasn't it on Arena? I'm pretty sure it was Registered Fortress. Yeah. I'm missing Vikings, but I guess we saw them for 20 years. It was in finals? Ah. Okay. NAC 2 finals. Thought it was group stage. The first win, so it was game 6. Go to some more houses here. 5-1. Yeah, okay. Okay, now 2 monks. Scaring those Huskarls away. ACCM sits at only 2 town centers though. DauT's economy will just completely snowball out of control. Was it best of 11 back then? Best of 13. NAC 2 finals were best of 13. SHN, you will like the GL podcast. Talking about old times and about the recent Warlords finals. We talked a bit about that set as well. That's why I exactly know that NAC 2 was best of 13. NAC 3 was best of 11 then. NAC 4 best of 9. Going down and down. And now you see the big problem. Huskar raids will just be so incredibly good, and our town centers as well. I think we will also see a lot of diverse civilizations on this map. I think on Marsh Madness, for example, it feels like we clearly have like 4 or 5 best civilizations. Byzantines, Portuguese, Malians, that we could see over and over again. But here, I think on this map, it feels like 15 civilizations can be considered very reasonable. Yeah. And now DauT, I think we will see the castle tech coming in. Anarchy, 450 food, 250 gold or something in that ballpark. Give it to me, DauT. There we see Anarchy being added, and that allows us to build Huskarls out of barracks. You don't even need to go for the 6 barracks play here. You right now only have 40 farmers, but DauT goes for it regardless. We'll know that he's floating some food after the upgrade finishes, and then the spam is starting, and ACCM, I really struggle to find an option for him to hold this. It's expanding a bit more for gold. How much gold for Huskarls in Castle Age? Is it stagging? I don't think so. Shouldn't it be 27? Thought 54, 27. If you play Huskarls with all, like the Huskarls without the Goth discount actually cost 80 food, 40 gold. Small fun fact that you can brag about when you meet a girl at the bar. 28 gold? Okay, 28 and then it's 56 food, right? Okay. 3 conversions, desperately needed. Has to get 2 here. Yeah, okay, we'll get 2 at least. Okay, so he is defending, but now the swarm is starting. And I think this is the start of the end. This is the Goth dream. 50 farmers. Look at DauT's eco setup behind this. Oh man, oh man, oh man. This is really nice for him. And now, well, we already have 4 converted Huskarls against it, but only 1 single monk. I think this is the moment against 24 Huskarls where we need like at least 8 monks and all of them have to get some conversions. Eagles are an okayish answer, but I think before El Dorado you simply don't get to the numbers. Some tiny-ish raid here will get stopped as well. Huskarl's still blocking off that stone, I don't mind it. But DauT doesn't really care about getting more castles. He just wants to press the Huskarl hotkey till the end of the game now. Spam a bit more to the left. I think this is now the moment where you can switch to the right as well. But ACCM, 40 population behind. Scores not looking pretty. And DauT is taking this game. What are we thinking about this map? Desert, Void. Are there any changes we should make? Anything to balance it out a bit more? If there's one shift that doesn't need a second stone, it's got. True, yeah. There are neutral golds in the desert, yeah. Some stone as well. Some relics and obviously the market in the corner. Cracked terrain. If you have a building there, it dies 25% quicker. Like it takes 25% more damage. The legs in the woodline are a meme. Too hard to get to. Yeah. This is not for playing. Like you won't achieve anything. It's just visual. You can build cannon galleons, yeah. So it seems like we don't have anything that we feel like needs desperate improving. Okay. So far, so good. I think Marsh Madness needs a bit more work, this map. I don't want to say we can send it because I haven't generated it like too much, but feels reasonable. I like the pyramid in the middle of the map, but gameplay-wise it looked fine. Okay. Maybe change normal terrain to greenish so it's easier to see the difference for viewers. It's called Desert Void. I think I like the theme of the map. I will talk with both players about the maps afterwards, yeah. Maybe even with DauT on voice. Next map will be Copenhagen, and that is a designed DauT map. If you are a DauT fan, you will probably like Copenhagen. Yeah. And I think it should be Burgundians versus Cumans. Everything else would really surprise me. Goth winning, Mayans losing. I checked with an admin. You versus running was not the first game that Eternity you played streamed. The logo you agreed on having on stream can be found in the Discord. Other streamers found it as well. Normally wanting would be fine, but since it's not the first time and the effort for the logo was not there, there has to be a price pool reduction when you get into the money. It might be unfair for others that don't stream, but there have to be consequences. Okay. I think this is not a message on my Twitch, but a private message or an admin message. But if you feel like it, an admin should message me. No problem.
Nearly he.
New England vs Fortress? Yeah, kind of reversed New England. Yeah. I'm guessing a close map? You guessed right. Apparently I wrote the map wrong. So Copenhagen, I think Burgundians against Cumans makes sense. Maybe Bengalis. We have beach fight, that should be Slavs. Against Bengalis maybe. And Langati, maybe Magyars versus Dravidians. Hey Nilly, nice to catch you. Hey yo. I can almost never see you live because of time zones. Looking forward to NAC. Okay, hopefully NAC will be good for you because we will have basically 11 hours of content every day. So maybe you can catch something there. Felix, I don't appreciate your tone. Like, let an admin handle it. Just tell an admin to message me, and we can figure it out like grown-ups. So will be Burgundians against Bengalis. So where is he playing? Is he playing Cumans on beach fight? Oh, ACCM might be running to the side on beach fight. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, then let's jump into Copenhagen. It is a bit of a love child of Fortress and New England. We are spawning in an arena, and we always have the castle spawning at this right side. And we also have the big river at the top. And 5 on wood here. This is the opening for ACCM. 5 on wood for DauT. We are spawning with some farms around. And it should have been played as regicide. Can I call them? Let me see if I can call them and maybe someone answers. I did a mistake, not telling them probably. Heyo, small mistake by me. This should be played as regicide.
What?
This should be played as regicide. Yeah, my mistake.
Oh.
Okay. I was thinking it is regicide. There is a cast, lucky there is no king.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Do we restart, I guess?
Yeah. Okay, that was uncomplicated. You can restart the gambler. Doesn't really matter, right? Did anything change? Yeah, maybe. There's a map called New England? Yeah. We've seen it a lot in the recent days because it was played on the one where freaking Andy had such a good run. And Taylor won in the end, I believe. Meta World Tour. Yeah.
Neely Energy.
Jordi, thank you. So yeah, this one should have been played as Regicide Copenhagen. Yeah, Jordan will play a show match tomorrow, 16 GMT, against Magugu. We will have 2 new maps that we didn't see today. Brood War and maybe Frozen Forest. Jordan actually likes it more than others like it. We will have to figure something out there. Yeah. Copenhagen is a mix of Beachfight and Scandi? What? No. Yeah. And on Friday we will have Kasva versus Mihai. And I think then we can maybe finalize our map pool. Is it the same as Rocky Forest, but the center land and deer removed?
Already looking forward to NAC Neely Energy.
The crossings at the side are way easier to get to. Yeah. R-base, thank you. How are the fundings for NAC 5 going? Reasonable. Absolutely reasonable, I would think. Especially for the fact that we aren't even in the qualifier stage yet. So everyone who doesn't know, if you feel like financially supporting NAC, I came up with a system to thank you and try to give something back. And for example, you could get a signed hoodie, or for a reasonably big amount, you can spend a day at NAC 5 and cuddle a bit with DauT. And all those rewards, for example, coming in, and we already got 18.5k through that. So that's really nice. Nice, good to hear. Yeah. So this would obviously be the money for 50k prize pool and me being break even, excluding something like subs and ad revenue, right? I think I will make a bit more than 10k in ad revenue during the event. Yeah. What has been bought the most? The hoodie wear 26 times, yeah. And obviously, like, single donations were pretty crazy as well. What's the map called? Copenhagen? I don't know. Maybe a fortress next to the water? Want to cut it with DauT too? There's also an option to spend a day at NAC 5 for $200. And I will do a raffle between all the players that, or the people that are buying this $200 ticket to the raffle, basically. So if you feel like 10k sounds crazy, but it's kind of an interesting idea there. Plus, obviously, if we get above 75k, above 75 people, I will raffle the second seat and such. I have a picture of me and my girlfriend cuddling DauT at NAC2. It's nice. Let me see. I thought I had a really good picture of it. I don't know if I can have it at hand instantly. Me cuddling with DauT. Not really. Check homework folder. Oh, I'm not allowed to show my homework folder on stream. Anything out of it. Okie dokie, second try. We are here at Copenhagen. As I said, castle always spawning here to the side. And we have a river at the top. ACCM now decided against the dock at the bottom pond. And he will try to contest the top pond here. While we also have a pond at the bottom with 3 relics up for grabs. $200 show homework folder and be banned from Twitch. Don't think that's a deal. You can offer that to me after my goodbye week. Oh, cool. I want to see you cuddling DauT. I don't know how to. Well, I will get it. Okay, Burgundians, obviously earlier eco upgrades, an age earlier plus cheaper, so boom is pretty crazy. Plus there are 7 relics in total, so if DauT can get them, that would be nice for him. Obviously works as 1.5 villagers on gold and 1.5 villagers on food. Per relic, while for any other civilization, it's just 1.5 villagers on gold, except Aztecs. Kings should be able to snipe each other. Yeah, they could do 1 damage. How much to have the Velas ignore T90's fist bump in an interview again? Ooh, we can set that up. I think it's the same level as DauT explaining or someone explaining Buchholz. So I will set it up as $401, George, and then I will set it up without telling T90, right? I will talk with Velisa. Yeah. How many petards can a king tank? Petard, I think, has like 40 damage. No? So, no armor? I would think 2. Let me see. Petard has 25 attack. So 3. 3 are needed. Yeah. So, can tank 2, and with the third one it dies. Are kings affected by armor upgrades? I would be really surprised. Galley opening here by ACCM. A bit of a surprise to me. Double dock by DauT. And I think we will see very different approaches here. Some people like giving up water, trying to reclaim it later. When going fast castle. ACCM, for example, docks this side now. How long would a horse kill take to kill a king? I still don't know how it works. The castle at the wall is hard to defend against traps, right? Yeah, that's why we made the area in the middle completely flat. So that you can't get like a hill here, and that basically could already decide the game. I'll first galley out. If he gets a single snipe, that would be good enough for him, but doesn't look like it. I'm actually surprised that he builds another galley and a demo here. Already takes quite some damage. Are there maps with horses in NAC? None that I know of right now. I have steps and trirem for the horse thing, and it's an issue with the villager attacking and then the horse defending, kind of. The horse defending, kind of. Okay, now I understand. Will HelloFresh cook for players? We had HelloFresh as a sponsor for N4C. I don't think, like, no. There won't be a sponsor for NAC5. I will probably have catering there, unless anyone knows a cook in Berlin. Where's the hippo symbol on the map? I don't know. If you find one, tell me. I know a guy that makes pizza. Yeah, they will deliver again for the meetup. And now the dock at the bottom here.
Hi.
I called the people. Oh, that was a dead villager. Looks like no loom. Oh yeah. It is regicide mode. And we are always having at least 9 villages at the start. Nice sneak with the galleys. Yeah, he was at the absolute top there. And gets the snipe. Can't be too unhappy with that. Thing is, though, he might lose this area now. Fishing ship and then the galley, but relatively late. Scout would win for DauT. I see Wolf. Is the issue with the sounds from Play Animal for custom maps fixed? I don't think so. At least not that I heard of. And yeah, seems like both are contesting the bottom a bit more than the top. I think we will actually see a lot of games ending early imp. Because water was imbalanced. Someone having an advantage there and then having the better economy. But let's see about that. Why are there so many relics on this map? It kind of takes away from going to the bottom pond. It kind of takes away? There are like 4 neutral ones and you have 3 extra here. Yeah, if we reduce 2 relics, that would be a thing. But I don't mind it. Yeah. I still think I want more gold in general on this map. Or do we? Yeah, mixer mill may be interesting, but not competitive. Oh, Feiger needs to be microed away. I'm a bit surprised how long he's staying in there. Maybe the fishing ship block wants to win the water fight and just accepts to lose the fish. Loses 1, but kills 1 fire galley. Can't be too unhappy with that. DauT loses some HP there. And DauT just fully committing on this area while he knows he won this. And still 2 galleys around. Wow! DauT didn't even add any fish. This is interesting to me. We'll see Monk and Lightcalf is what I wonder. I don't think so. Like, for contesting this area here? Like, I think we will see Monks eventually. The question is when. Oh, I think this map opens a lot of potential options here. And I think this is also a map that could have a lot of repeated Civ matchups. And I hope that the civilization ban is reducing that though. The AI ban. Would it make sense for the map to remove the 2 corners big forests? Like those? I think I like them. I even consider adding another gold there, honestly. How's the stone situation? Limited stone, but we already have a castle. And then we have another stone at the bottom. Okay, okay. And ACCM is winning both pawns. And is up to castle age earlier. That is sick. But DauT still wants to contest here. AI bans? Yeah, okay, then let's say random bans. And we will see. Potentially Lightcalf and some monks. Wrong colors? Yeah, okay. We had DauT in blue the whole time. It's interesting how after someone says it, it feels so wrong that we did it before. In the wrong colors, yeah. Imagine FC Monk Lightcalf and contest bottom pond. You lost top water, but you get 7 relics. Yeah, can you contest it though? Like, do you get 7 relics? Like, if they just get the top pond for free? I'm not sure about that. Oh, DauT is potentially winning this one. I thought it would be the other way around. That DauT is winning the top and ACCM is winning the bottom. That is surprising. Oh, that could be a good demo. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. 3 HP left. Oh, that was nice. 2 demos basically killing 3 fires. But 1 fishing ship dying. I mean, it might be good here with the strong water and 8 relics. I don't think that the water, like, the water advantages will come in time. Tero obviously happy with that. Like, although you start with the castle, right? So, yeah, you should always win the water. Minions could be an option. Yeah, I can't rule this out. First relics coming over. Do we see some conversions here? I don't think so for now. And there will be a dead monk. Boink. Plop. But he will obviously get the relic eventually. Oh, are they running in? Running away? Oh, that was a misclick by ACCM. And he does not get punished for it, though. Oh, that was really fortunate for him. Banning the... automatically banning the most played Civ? That's what Wandering Warriors did, right? It's not unreasonable. Preparing strategies is as easy, but you're just not guaranteed to get them. Right, there's a roughly 70% chance that your strategy won't be an option. But then you can still go for another map, for example. Okay, gets a conversion here. Those are 2 monks for DauT that are coming over. And I think ACCM will have to run here. Oh, he commits, really? Oh, that feels so wrong. Wow, ACCM. That was an interesting committal. He wins both pawns. Has 0 fishing ships, though. That is shocking. That is really shocking. I think he should be at least 4 or 5 fish. Look at his wood as well. Yeah, ACCM's macro is struggling here. Ray count 1-1. So controlling this and DauT. I think he must have picked up the one from the bottom here. And another monk dying. Sample size is pretty small for most played civs. Yeah, that's also true, yeah. How about Byzantines on this map? Can't be too bad.
For the princess.
That's DauT. I think Byzantines can be like number 10. I think they're missing a bit of a power unit. But certainly, nice contest on water. And then later on, a nice early imp timing. Just like your pop 200 army is not that super strong. And obviously, if you start with the castle, having a civilization that has a strong unique unit, feels a bit more motivating. Yeah, at Sisti, I think that's too complex for us to handle. DauT micro got, but in the end doesn't get it. Can't save it. ACCM expanding towards the stone at the bottom. 3TC for him. DauT is at 3 TCs, now adding the 4th one here as well. To be honest, it's kind of boring to see same civ on each map after the first day of tournament, when players figure out meta for each map. Yeah, that's exactly why we have bans that are randomly generated to prevent this, right? Don't even think such a customizable random generator tool exists for civs. Yeah, not yet. Yeah. Georgians would be so good at the moment. Well, Georgians are even like banned for now. Yeah. How many bans are there? Well, we have 12, or this one has 15 AI generated bans, but we will go down to 12 computer random bans. Then each player has 2 bans, and then we pick 6 civilizations for basically 5 maps. Ban for the bug? Yep. Was it Wandering Warriors where the most used civ got banned next round? Yep. Outpost now to get some more control. It is 2 versus 2 relics. This one could still be taken. Wouldn't be surprised to see a transporter pretty soon. And DauT is on the way to Imperial Age with 77 villagers. Not the craziest boom. We'll have enough villagers out to... or enough stone, though, to build a forward castle and pressure this area a bit. University now, obviously not needed to go up. Maybe for ballistics though. Are you going to increase the number of bands every day? No. That wouldn't be needed, right? Because number of bands increase every day was needed because we wanted more diversity. But the randomness is already creating the diversity. At least that's my thought process behind it. Right, if we replay this one, and either Burgundians or Bengalis are already computer banned, then we already have a randomness in it. Or maybe they wanted to play better civilization than those, but they were already banned. When was the last time Bengalis won a match in a tournament? I would assume yesterday. There are like 15 to 25 tournaments of Age of Empires running right now, so I don't think it's too crazy of an assumption. Admin bans are also for qualifiers, right? People said, like, yeah, maybe take out the variants for the qualifiers, but the qualifiers should reflect the main event, right? We want to have the best player in main event settings. So I decided to keep it like is, but I'm still open to feedback. Didn't follow AU2 for a long time. Great to see community is active still. How are you doing? Do you play show AU4 as well? I played AU4 last week, but I won't touch it again till at least March. No. I think it could be very difficult for preparation. The preparation is absolutely the same. There's just a 30% chance that you can't execute this preparation. For the one specific map and civilization, right? Uh-oh, and now intercepting the monks here with the relics. Oh, that's lovely for DauT. That's really lovely for DauT. Okay, full barracks now. DauT is going elite Costier. We'll have an even villager count here pretty soon. In like 1.5 minutes. 4 town centers obviously will generate another 8 villages. And now the pressure on this area. Castle out. And DauT even yoinks one of the relics. What? That is so sick. Yoinks one of the relics. Oh, I didn't expect that to happen. Man, I really hope DauT will join for NAC. Then cross your fingers for him in the qualifiers. Qualifiers starting in 2 weeks minus 2 days. That should be good enough. I think that's enough pikemen here. Conversion count wasn't crazy. We are at 7 conversions here for ACCM. Or was it ACCM? Yeah, ACCM got 7. And the last hit on that trap, 18. Oh, it doesn't get the hit. And now the villagers for the repair. DauT is holding this. But as I said, you get the extra villagers, so villager count is even now. DauT simply collecting so many more resources. And this castle likely to fall. But the upgrades not in. Are there any people invited? Yes, the semi-finalists from last time. Yo, Hera, Lyri, Viper are invited. 6 other qualification spots. NSC 5 is the last one. Yes, that is indeed the case. There's a video, It's Time, on my YouTube, explaining why. Resources, I don't know if conversions are taken into account for resources destroyed. Okay, harbor the upgrade, and then ACCM can take some fights again. I think we need to transition into archery ranges. Indeed, that's what DauT is going for now. And that's a castle ACCM needs to stop, I think. Hold on, did he lose? That was the barracks that researched Halberdier. No way, he had 7 barracks and DauT sniped instead of the castle, the barracks behind the castle. Oh, that's so bad for ACCM. Oh, yo, and that one, yeah, that can't be intentional. Nice raid. Halberdiers are still pikemen, soon Halberdiers are coming over, and ACCM will lose this one. Kind of interesting. Winning both pawns and still being pressured here. Simply because DauT was so much earlier on his 4th town center. Brilliant misclick by DauT. Yeah, happy little accidents. I think opening something here could have made life way easier for ACCM as well. Population still not looking too bad though. But only till we have hand cannoneers coming in. Then ACCM should be struggling quite a bit. It's a big fight, and DauT will convincingly take this one. Oh, this is looking really good. And now Halberdier numbers just completely reset. Some streaming over here, but it is not enough, and DauT will take 2-1. And as I said, this is a likely DauT home map. Such a likely DauT home map. Yeah, only 2 armor upgrades there for the Bengalis player, and DauT was sitting on 3-3 already on his Corsair as elite. And yeah, this is I think turning out to be interesting. Okay, any feedback on the map? Any ideas? What do you guys think about this one? Are there any things that we should change? Anything we should improve on this map? Why do invitations? Because like there are multiple reasons for it. Let's quickly talk about the map, and then I will tell you why we do invitations. You want to marry the map? Better add more stone if it should be DauT's home map. Oh, we have a big chunk here. And you already have the castle. I like this map. Some more rest between the 2 bases. There are 2 neutral golds and 2 relics. Just worry it will become full water once the meta develops.
Raiding party!
But even then, like, you can never win on water, right? Like, the map has to end with land action. It's not like Northern Isles. Why is Leary invited? He's not top 4 for some time? Really? He won the 2nd last 10k plus tournament. Like, this year he won one of the most stacked tournaments. Like 3 months ago. Like, this is 3 months ago. And Leary beat Tado, beat Viper, beat DauT. In an $11,000 tournament. Like, and went 2-0 in this group stage against Dogao and ACCM. Like, look at this tournament run. And simply, he was the finalist of last year. Like, I think not inviting him would be a huge mistake. Okay, why do you invite people? So, multiple reasons. Let me quickly see that I don't miss the other match. Okay, they haven't started yet. So, first of all, promotion, right? It simply is better that I can say, by the way, the Viper is going to be at NAC. Hera is going to be at NAC. And people will get more hype for it, right? You're kind of guaranteeing yourself a better promotion. Second thing is, you're guaranteeing yourself a better main event. Like, Hera, Viper, Yo, Leary are creating more entertaining games. They have the bigger fan bases. And I'm simply avoiding a qualifier disaster by having invitations. Next thing is, the qualification is actually kind of, like, I got feedback from like middling players, like the top 20 to 30, right? If number 20 is playing against Hera, there's close to 0 chance, like less than 2% chance that they can qualify. Right, let's think about who's number 20 in the world. Ranking. Number 20 in the world, let's say a Capoch, right? A Capoch against a Hera. I think in a best of 7, it's less than 5%, right? Or a Daniel. But if they face, if we take out the top 4 now, and they face someone like NAC of ACCM, they suddenly get like a 20% chance or 15% chance. So like just taking out the top guns makes it a brighter qualifier. Single elimination is always bad. That's why we have 2 qualifiers. Yeah. And the big players bring always more viewers. Yeah. Tato has been performing really well, yeah. He's the top favorite to qualify, probably. It's rewarding consistency of being a top, which is completely fair. They've worked hard to be in that position. Yeah. See a point bluntly. It says it feels like the only players too big to do without are Hera and Viper. It's unfair for the players of similar level, Leary, that they have to qualify. Okay, yeah, I see the 4 players as too good to not invite. Leary and Yo. Yeah. Isn't there a chance you face the same guy in both qualifiers? One double elimination would be better. No, it is not as exciting. Double elimination for the qualification. And facing the same person twice only works if every top seed wins. Right? It is... Yeah, in the first qualifier, if seed 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6, or 7, 8, 9, yada yada, are going through, then you will face the same person. But should you be allowed to be at the event if you lose against the same person twice? Yeah, and Yo, one of the reasons is also like visa work. It just makes it so much easier for him that I told him a month ago. Yeah, the map is displayed a bit weirdly here, but okay. Okay, then let's go for Beach Fight. We are still testing more maps for NAC. This is a map that we've seen a lot in team games. We're spawning with some farms. And we also have all visible corners with gold and non-visible corners when it comes to a lot of food here at the site. Lots of wood in the center. So typically we have bases walled off and you can somewhat attack from the back area. And yeah. Will you have Black Forest map? No. I think it's not a great 1v1 map at all. Yeah. Best boar map? Yeah, it was a good one, right? Yeah, good. Colors? Oh, we'll fix them. Will there be show matches with the invitees to further the hype or rather not having until the main event? I don't think I will have show matches with them, at least not planned right now. Right, last time I did show matches with them to test the maps, but I got so many people volunteering, trying to test the maps and messaging me nearly, can we get a hold of them, that I simply told them, let's play it with them. I know that last time it felt more like they were doing me a favor, but those people are like actually eager to figure out the maps, and that's the way better scenario. Yeah. So remember this as the last game in the final? Oh, I don't even remember. Just watch your clip on YouTube. Both sad, but also happy as long as it feels good for you on best. Yeah, it does. Thank you. Personally, I would have only invited Terra plus Viper and maybe Yo for Severe, but it's Nilly's decision, not a scandal. Well, Leary was one game away, one better Civ draft away from being NAC champion, right? So like result-wise, like in the last NAC, which was this year, earlier this year, Leary beat Viper. Obviously, Viper, the question how if he felt like 100%, but I don't think it's unjustified. Looking at the relic spawn, I don't think relics will be relevant at all on this map. I don't think, like, if you have this gold in the back with 19,000 gold, having a 4v1 relic distribution would be that crazy. Yeah. What is the reason for the visible golds? I didn't like Eldorado and TTL for that reason. Doesn't it reduce scouting requirement skill? It's just how it typically was played. I didn't question it too much. I will put it on our to-do list. Do we want gold corners to be visible for on beach fights? Among Us ST on this map? Certainly strong with this, right? They should be pretty crazy strong. I would think so. Yeah. This is undockable. No. Some more walls here. Not sure if ACCM knows about this. Yes, he does. And now prepares for the second town center. I'm a bit surprised that the town center isn't here. I think that would have felt so natural to me. He builds it very close, while DauT goes just straight fast castle. Are Khmer farmers faster than Slavs? I don't think so. I think Slavs are faster. The thing is, with Khmer, you don't have dead food, right? For example, here. Okay, well, now it's the worst time to show you. Okay, let's... Okay, after reseeding, I can show you. So, with Khmer, you basically always have all the food that villagers have in their hand in your bank, right? Because they're constantly dropping off. But if I now select those 5, those are 30 food that we can't use. It's a bit of dead resources. And that makes Khmer so crazy. You can, like, constantly use this. You always have this amount in your bank. So you can get upgrades earlier, you can build a spearman earlier, while here, those dead resources can't be used. And that's what makes Khmer so crazy. Okay, now the barracks. I think TC over here could have made a lot of sense as well to protect your resources a bit better. But easier said than done. And DauT with a stable. This is much larger than usual. You're spawning a bit closer. And that's why it feels so open in the back. Right? Just imagine, like, ignore the outside sand area. Then you would feel like it is Socotra distance. Like if the TC was here and there. So powerful. Beyond just saving the time for dropped resources, yeah. Do you think there's any of the top players overperforming, underperforming in lands versus online? Oh, good question. I don't know. I wouldn't have an example of anyone over or underperforming. Like, I would say Jordan, but then I thought, no, Jordan is just someone who overperforms in brackets compared to group stage. And most of the time, offline events are brackets. Hera, no. Lyri, no. Viper, no. Mr. Yo, no. Willison, no. Winchester, no. I wouldn't know of a single one, which is kind of weird, right? Like Nikov's performance at NAC was really solid as well. Yeah. ACC underperform? Really? When? What offline event did he underperform?
Okay, wait.
Ooh, and ACM gets some kills. DauT was not prepared for that. How much food on the corners? $4.7k plus the berries. 5.2k. Viper has not won exactly one LAN event. That is not correct. Last NAC and Red Bull Legacy. But yeah, before that he was like 7 LAN events that he attended. He won all 7. Did you try asking Red Bull for sponsorship for NAC? Yeah, we will get a small sponsorship. Yeah. No stone on this map? No stone on this map. Correct. So we won't see kip checks. And DauT goes to the middle with the siege workshop. Has some losses. And that's only 1 spearman. This could be some dead villagers. I think there's a big difference if you have 4 scouts or 5 here. Oh yeah, TGM he also didn't win. Yeah. Oh! Oh boy. Well, pikemen apparently do quite some bonus damage against scouts here. Oh, that was a big loss. And DauT is 20 villagers behind. Do you think Hera has a small advantage with the time zones on online tournaments? Yeah. Can play longer with daylight around, at least for like finals. But we also have some starts. Like some tournaments have like 12 GMT starts, some qualifiers are a bit earlier, and there he technically should have a disadvantage. But yeah, I think Yo has never played a bracket stage on daylight for a very long time. Okay, this will be really tough to stop now for ACCM. Really tough. I think he will lose a lot. Are you starting NAC's set time as Warlords or earlier? Depends on the stage. If you mean finals, we will start set time 17 GMT. So, an hour 40 earlier than... Or like we will start the draft at 17 GMT. Unless I get front page starting 17 GMT, then I might change that. Okay, now Siege Workshop probably here, indeed. I think he already needs some repair. This is really dangerous now. I think Knight could snipe this quite easily. Bit surprised that DauT is not even sending one around. And how is ACCM defending this? I don't really see it. Like, needs to go for mass spearmen and then the Mangonel defense. Yeah, that one pikeman is just such a hero. Kind of interesting that DauT feels like one pikeman was enough there, and it absolutely was. Also, the perfect timing helping out. That castle, that TC is actually in danger. In quite some danger here. 500 HP now out of wood. ACCM. He even had to buy wood. He had to buy 200 wood, and that TC now falls. 18 villager lead. Collected resources, ACCM plus 1000, but he already had to repair at least 400 into this TC. It feels like it. And now can't even afford the Mangonel. That TC will be gone. And that's a lot of Mangonels. Holy moly. ACM looks quite dead. I think so as well. Yeah, he kind of needs to kill 4 Mangonels now with his 1 Mangonel. Oh no, the Spearman. Sneaky strategy, actually a pretty standard strategy against humans. Okay, this is bad for DauT. Should not be that close together. Loses 1, but that's it. Okay, good enough for DauT. Think more repair on the Siege Workshop is desperately needed. 5 on food, that's all that he has. And yeah, I think worker efficiency, you will see that DauT is basically collecting the same amount of resources, although he is 12 villages behind. Another Mangonel has to pop, and I think you want to shoot in between those two. Ungarrisoned. Is it stuck there? Is it stuck there? Gets a 1-for-1 trade. That's good enough for DauT. I think if the Siege Workshop falls, That's the end for ACCM. Can you build Siege Workshop and Feudal? Humans is the only civ that can do that. Okay, gets one Mangonel kill. This one was damaged a bit. Gets another kill. Okay, we're down to one single Mangonel. 9 villager lead. And that knight is the hero. I think. Oh, though we have 3 spearmen. We have 3 spearmen here. And what is that DauT TC? Couldn't he find a different spot? Looks like all hills. Oh, man. Yeah, DauT just happily takes food away from the top there. Quite interesting how he didn't go for a lot of farms. Oh, that's good. 3 knights. Oi, 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 oi. Already 6 kills, and they will find some more. That is a really nice find by DauT. Now, villagers going to the front, trying to kill the Mangonels, but a knight around already as well. And does he get the kill? Looks like it, but that's also the end of all his villagers. And gets both Mangonels, buys himself enough time. But spearman count simply not enough. Kills another monk. And we are in a not really even game. But villager-wise, we are completely even. And it's 2 TC versus... Okay, human 1 TC now. But obviously the tech is just so much better for DauT. Already full pikeman, goes for the knights. 1 eco upgrade for DauT, 2 for ACCM. Now goes for the monastery, but that's a horrible spot for the monastery. Monk could easily be trapped on the wrong side. And now the full knight's going over here.
Yeah, wait.
I think he needs a TC ASAP. But how can you get it? Oh, he needs to wall in the villages. Builds a camel though. Okay, ACCM doing all the right steps here. This game is stabilizing. What are we witnessing? That is so sick. But more damage against the houses. Camel around, wants to debate away, and does so.
Yeah, wait.
3 spearmen taking the fight, but not finding any kills. More camels in the queue. And ACCM will get that TC up, but still, food count not that pretty for him. Goes for those very exposed farms at the front now. And DauT is building up to a better and better army. Would you make second TC on the food place as humans? I think it would have felt natural to me. Yeah. But... DauT is playing safe with 30 seed, actually. Yeah, it is 30 seed. Yeah. Camels. Oh, could have waited for some more friends. ACM wants to finish the job. Does against one of the knights, but I think waiting for a third camel there could have been an option. I think this monastery will die. DauT could kill all the animals with the knights. Oh yeah, true. Oh, gets another kill here. Mangonel actually shooting from that area. Could be a conversion. Villagers could have blocked this off. Not needed. And now the house block off this side. ACCM with nice moves. But yeah, that's what I said with the monk, right? Spawning at the right-hand side when he actually wanted to have it at the left-hand side, potentially. DauT is dead on the hill. Oh, ACM, that feels so wrong. Going into that choke point. Any laming routes in NAC? None that I know of. ACCM actually stabilizing, and DauT goes for TC number 4. Score looking really good for him. I think an innovative idea for humans here would be to put second TC on the food in the corner rather than second TC in the middle. Yeah, that's not innovative idea, but certainly something a lot of people would have gone for. Is gold all visible? Yes, it is. Tato, what are we thinking about this? Should this be the case or not? Like, if we go... This is the point of view of ACCM. He does not see the top, like only what he scouted, but he sees that DauT expanding. I think that's something we could consider changing. Because I don't really see a good reason for it right now. Not sure how to feel about it? Yeah, neither do I. Seems gimmicky. That's not enough of a reason for me. I will ask in the official map feedback as well. Map feedback. Do we want gold corners on beach fight to be all visible? Yeah. Makes the player possibly resign with the vision. Okay, that's a plus. You could also make a ring of visible around to see if someone is going to it, but not what is inside. Yeah, but then you need to watch exactly that one single moment. I don't think that's too great. It increases the risk according to the huge gain of getting that gold. Which is also not bad. Are we sure about no stone? It's more important to 1v1 than a team game in my opinion. I like the no stone. Yeah, otherwise a castle is just too crazy here. And like if you get a castle up here and can trap. I like that we don't have stone on this map. No. Visible corners is a big difference if you don't have two captives playing. Yeah, also. Tougher to get there. ACCM now going into pikes himself. Okay. Can you buy stone? Well, there's a DauT's friend is around. How about adding stone in the visible corners? I also don't like it, no. I actually like that it's a no stone map. And ACCM will click to him. It's crazy. Won't really have enough stuff to defend here. And those are more villages than we can fit into the town center. So 4 dying if DauT wanted to commit. Pikeman count soon at 6. Not enough. Yeah, Byzantine line of sight bonus has nothing to do with the corners being visible. Like, absolutely no influence on that. And yeah, even more villagers dying. Those are 9 dead wilds. It shows only 7. It's a bit surprising to me. Are there? Oh, we have a hidden villager there. It's funny how ACCM will be the first to him. Won't have a forward position, but will be like 60-70 population behind. And loses those villagers as well. 8 down there. Ay. Now he's 40 villagers behind already. Rough spot. Yeah, that's actually the MTC, true. DauT could have committed if he wanted to. Second time that it is really close. Oh man, how many villagers are dying here? 9 only. Yeah, DauT is not committing. Fights off the lions a bit at the corner, and maybe it's a halberdier push, but honestly, DauT can just continue producing pikemen, rams to kill this one. I think humans really likes to have the option to go for kipchecks, and here not having any stone, I think humans will be really tricky on this. Slavs are Slavs these days. Well, DauT didn't play the Slav bonus that much, right? He had maybe 10 farms in total, like 5 times 2, till the 13-minute mark. But obviously now, Slav's Huriko is pretty crazy. Those Mangonauts got quite some kills over here. Some friendly fire, some non-friendly fire. And now the raid is coming in. DauT is a 70 population lead. This is good for ACCM. DauT is not really seeing it, but look at that. All your base is getting completely wiped out. Now pikemen are arriving, but he's down to 60 villagers. And ACCM, we all know that he is a crazy fighter and wants to stay in games quite a bit. But this one is pretty toast, and villagers now fighting this one off. Maybe he wants to take a fight with pikemen. At least seems like it. But that CC will be gone. Goes for the siege workshop here, DauT. No, okay, it was just a misclick. All your base are belong to us. Yeah. This will be a good fight efficiency-wise for ACCM. DauT pulls his knights away and takes the fight again. And DauT just continue building pikemen. Pikemen are good enough against halberdiers. Obviously not great. And ACCM sits on 60 pop now. I'm not sure if he even realized this, but DauT didn't realize this either. Those killed 18 villagers! Or 17 villagers here. That is pretty sick. And ACCM dropping below 50 population. Yeah. Woof. And he calls the GG. DauT takes the 3-1 lead here. Obviously, we will play the 5th game as well, just to see more of the maps. Every map winner gets rewarded by $20. And yeah, we didn't even have a 100 population difference, so don't be too upset. Okay, what are we thinking about Cumans? We will discuss a bit more about the gold, if it should be visible or not. Any other thoughts on the map? Saracens fast castle, buy a castle, and you put on the wood. And they run to another wood and are 30 villages ahead. Should it be that hilly? Doesn't need to be. I like it more than Desert Void. Well, we will include both. So like that is not helping us. I think bombard cannons are important. I like it. Okay, we are on the internet and it's not getting shit talked. So it has to be really good then. Yeah, resources collected is not really fair. Okay, interesting. Okay, build of hill reduction. Villager, NAC has 9 villager start. Relics are kind of useless, aren't they? I don't think they will be a relevant factor at all, yeah. How about spacing the gold in a way where it's not possible to make a TC in the gold corners, so easy to raid? Just throwing ideas around. I think it's always easy to raid anyways. I like it that you can build a TC and have some form of protection. Should we put 2 stones on each corner so they really have to fight for it? Maybe a 2-tile stone and you can get 1 castle. But then it's just such a heavy swing. Could fortified churches be a good thing? Put on several in the middle on a map without stone. They're getting outranged by mangonels, right? I don't think they're that crazy. I think like fortified church rushing. I think it's more like villager protection. I can see the different woodline spawns in the middle becoming tricky with balance. Really changes the dynamic of the game starts. I like the map. I think different wood spawns. I think we will see walls in the center most of the time. Early Castle Age push with Tatars on those hills might be a nice thing. Yeah, we also have a lot of extra sheep. Tatars have to be strong on this map. I agree. I agree. You can put, yeah, and it's tough to get a relic into the fortified churches. Unless you are minions, well, then you have 1 and 1. No. Langanati will be the next map. Something that I don't have strong feelings about yet. I'm really curious what you will think, and this one is questionable to me, but I think I like a lot of the ideas, and I think it will be an attractive map. Okay, then let's jump into game 5 here. We are on Lenganati. We are spawning with some berries around our town center. On the outside, basically, we have all the wood and some scattered around stones. So something like Armenians, Georgians could be good options here. In the center, we have 4 extra relics. We have 4 on the outside corners as well. 1 in each. And we have a lot of shorefish and deep fish to fight for in the center. Gold around our town center is very limited, with only 4 gold tiles. But we can chop through those forests and can get to those gold access points. We have 4 in total. 2 for each player, kind of. And therefore, I think at one point a lumber camp has to be built here to get more access and to really contest everything. We are seeing Khmer for DauT. And on the other side, we have ACCM playing Magias, and neither player really trying to contest this area. DauT goes for the gold, and ACCM goes to the outside woods. The gold spots are not wallable. Like on the stone, you can't wall, and in there, you can't wall either. Yeah. Magias also nice against the crocodiles in the center. And we will see a dog coming up. This is kind of the map I had to play as a noob, but it's awesome to watch pros. Yeah. Isn't that gold a nightmare to mine, even if it's portion cropped through? I think we decided to go for 50 wood per tree here. No, it's actually 100. Oh. Oh, yeah, but it will be quite a pain for quite some time. Yeah. I still feel like we want to get... Now we have to go for those, right? This will be interesting. I'm curious if ACCM will be stuffed for gold. I thought I wanted 50 wood here. Yeah, DauT just really focusing on getting through here. Maybe it is too thick. Maybe 2 tiles would be fine. You just need to go for this gold first. So you basically have 3,200 gold left to mine, and then you have to have access to this area. 50 wood could be a bit nicer. Yeah, I'm not ruling it out. Feel like you need cutting the wood before mining. Yeah, most of it, right? Feels like it. It's the same at all spots. Well, if it's 50, it wouldn't be a big difference. But let's see. That's why we are here. Maybe I can see if this is all cleared up at like the before the 20-minute mark. Then I think it's reasonable. There won't be Nomad at NAC. No, not a big fan of that map. Oh wow, commitment here. ACCM has loom, so a bit of a surprise. And DauT played fast feudal and now wants to contest, but was really late with his dog. So Fire Galley is actually slower than the one of ACCM, who already has a barrack and is now on gold. Yeah, lots of villagers on shorefish as well. Feels really good for ACCM. Yeah, I like his approach a lot. I'd love to see ACCM doesn't shop a gold spot and raid DauT's one and get the gold there. You mean he will take this one? Well, that will be a tough task. I think it's stable now. I also wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot of like towers, for example, here in the future. Yeah. Okay, this looks like a first hit for ACCM, and DauT does not have a villager around. This just feels sloppy, that he doesn't have anything on shorefish. Scout, just make sure that the water fight will be won. Lost some HP, but not the biggest loss. What about making this map Nomad start? I think you would always build here. Yeah. There's no advantage going somewhere else. Like, you know that every 25 seconds you walk, for example, till here, you lose a villager. So, I don't think this will be too great. I think Portuguese can't be too bad, right? Save a bit of gold later on. You also generate some wood with your berries. The Dravidians have to be crazy good. Contesting the center area. DauT actually drafted Dravidians, but didn't go for them. Ignatius, no, this is this patch. It's not intended. Okay, DauT gets the kill on the scout. Now goes for the archery range as well. Basically has to accept that water is gone. Bit surprised by this mill. I think over here could have made a bit more sense. Dravidians feel weak though? Really? Like you have crazy shorefish. You can contest water really nicely. I don't think they're too bad. Yeah. As a Civ, it feels weak. Might be okay on this map. Well, that's what I'm talking about. 2 fire galleys. Those 2 scouts shouldn't find any damage. DauT at 2 archers. Still on the archer range. And DauT with some houses around can take a bit of a fight. What is he doing with this will? Has to jump into this house. Should get there. What is the increase in collection rate for 2 to 50% carry capacity? Not too much, not too much. It's more like the 200 wood boost. Maybe something like man-at-arm aggression could be nice as well. If everyone is that active in the center. And you save a house. Yeah, just some advantages. I'm not sure if there will be top 3, but Dravidians certainly have to be top 10 on this map. This is a map where minions can be good? I think so as well, yeah. You chop through faster, and you can, like, have a mule sitting here, can continue chopping the wood and the gold. I think some, like, mules have to be really good on this map. Okay, now the tower in the center, a bit like I expected. We will see. And now, my minions good. I think mules will be good here, yeah. Uh-oh, some spear losses for ACCM. Get some damage done against the fire galley though. Scouts are coming in. I think this will be a better fight for ACCM. Scout numbers just really good on this one as it seems. But the archer's dealing the damage. I think DauT will be fine. Can just snipe those down, and this will be somewhat of an even trade. I think one more upgrade for ACCM, for example, armor, and he would have won this one decisively. Now he's microing away with 1 scout next to the 2. And DauT moves away with his fire galley as well. Goes for the blacksmith now, wants to get fletching. And how much gold do we have left? So it is 2.4k gold left. Here we have 2.5k gold left. And ACCM still doesn't care about this. Interesting. I really like your capture age. It really makes everything look royal, but it's sad that we can't see who won which game with the colored dots, unlike regular capture age. Okay. Well then, tune in from the start. Yeah, I can see that. It just wouldn't feel natural to have the dots anywhere here. And there's always Wikipedia. This is a map where I could see games end in feudal age. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, this is DauT losing everything. Oh boy, oh boy. And full scouts is just the play for ACCM. Still has center control, and he clears up everything. I think DauT is completely dead here. Now even bloodlines DauT, I think, needs at least a tower, if not a barracks, and he calls the GG. ACCM will take 2 games. DauT will take 3 games. Tomorrow, 16 GMT, we will have a show match of Magugu against Jordan. And Friday, 11 GMT, it will be Kasva against Mihai, and we will test some more of the maps if you want to see them. I can give you a small peek into what's coming.